we are back on the BEASTcamp podcast. Special guests with Solow and Ryat and Girl Ryat.
Yo.
Yeah.
Girl Ryat LA.
Just
Just ours.
Yeah, she's just up the R block. You know what I mean? Riots. Yep. We know who it is.
So just for today, since a really huge event happened last week, it's not even last weekend. Last week at Desert Storm 4, and we just want to show love, kind of unpack, and just recap as well, especially from two main event dancers and from two vets as well, and just to get that conversation rolling. So I wasn't there until Friday. Y'all were there
Tuesday.
That's when it started.
Tuesday when it started.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got there right when I think Miss Prissy was done teaching her thing,
Right.
doing her workshop, and it was the choreography battle. That's where I pulled up to. That's what we pulled up to.
Actually, I think we got there damn near at the same time.
Yeah.
When we were pulling up the elevator, I was in coming out.
Yep. I pulled up to the tail, just checked in,
That's
and
when
then
we checked in.
I was leaving.
Literally, we were leaving to go to the choreography day, and then you guys were pulling in. You guys were pulling in.
No, me. I gotta pull the mic.
How was the choreography day?
Oh, it was lit. I feel like it was fun getting to see people. For it to be a festival, for KRUMP events to be one day, then getting to the point where it's 2 days, and now, some people are taking the risk and investing on a week festival. We pulled up and it was like, okay, there's a lot of people for a Tuesday event. Like, I'm thinking it's only going to be a lot because of the participators, but as far as attendance and the crowd, it was crazy. So I was like, okay, that's lit.
Yeah, Tuesday was definitely like a dope vibe, seeing like KRUMPography kind of competitions, and how he had a lot of these things set up was a little different. It wasn't just like KRUMPography the whole time. They would have like moments where they would eventually battle each other.
Right.
Really?
Right.
Yeah. So this wasn't just like consistent like choreography crease kind of going on and on.
So it was like a tournament kind of thing.
Kind of in a way.
Like different tasks, I guess.
Different tasks. Yeah, different tasks. Like showing that you know KRUMP, I guess you could say.
Yeah,
too.
for sure. You got to highlight KRUMP. That's the whole
So
point
it
of
was
it.
like choreography was the main topic, but they definitely had to battle each other.
Yeah,
freestyle.
in
That's
KRUMP, it was like KRUMPography type. Us KRUMPers, we make everything KRUMP.
You got
KRUMPography, yeah. Because you ain't gonna say b-boyography. You gonna say, you know what I mean? Break, choreograph, KRUMPography.
We just lazy. We just lazy to say both. KRUMPography.
Yeah, for sure. And then on the intermissions too, it was a vibe, like musical chairs type energy. We was just making it really cool to be around each other. We was, it was me, Rex. Who else was it? Five? Was it Bruiser?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Bruiser and Dead End.
Yeah.
We did musical chairs for our intermission, but it was just cool. Like, just imagine if I got to carry the battle presence from Tuesday to Saturday the whole time, bro. Like, yo, chill out.
I'm not imagine if you had a battle that day.
Yeah.
After your musical chairs game.
Right. So that was cool. That was a cool little
That would
vibe.
have been funny. Dead end.
It was, that was set up. I think that was
rigged.
that was set up. It was rigged, bro.
Rigged for the
Conspiracy theory. Conspiracy.
theory.
How did Dead End win the musical chair?
Nah, he's like, this is mine.
Yeah,
This is
my
mine.
This is my shit.
I actually chose this game because I'm professional.
I'm
I'm
really
really
good
lit
at
at musical
trophy at the
chairs,
house.
bro. Yeah, I'm really lit.
I'm in the Olympics.
I'm in tune.
I'm actually in the elite.
I'm in tune with the DJ. He knows when to press stop, right? When
I paid him.
He come around the corner like this, like,
yeah.
If you see my head nod to the right, stop that shit.
Stop the music. I'm ready to sit.
Because I'm like right in the position.
Yeah.
Bam.
On everything. That was tight. And that was just Tuesday.
Yeah, so first day
They
was...
also had the Cypher King and Queen.
Oh yeah, they was giving love to the people that was ciphering that day.
for the
That was like,
sessions
yo,
and
every
stuff.
time there's a moment to session, just know we're really paying attention and giving credit to the cipher king and queen.
Yeah.
The king and queen of the cipher, session.
Yeah,
That was
it was
lit.
live. It was a super dope vibe. It was cool because each day you'd see like it was already kind of packed, but the crowd was just
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
larger
Little
and
more-
larger
more-
every day. Yep.
more personalities, more more egos,
Right.
kind of vibes, kind of things.
So what was the next day?
Workshops with me and Bruiser.
Bruiser.
I taught
right?
Beat battles. Yep. Yeah, it was workshops during the day, quick little. Then there was a little break in between time, and then we all got back together, and it was the beat battles that night.
How'd you feel
That
about
was
your workshop?
The workshop was lit. I don't know if everybody does this, but whenever there's a collective of us teachers, I like to find out what everybody's teaching. You find out the order, and it's not no ego stuff because I'm the vet, right? And Bruiser is one of the frontline leaders of today's KRUMP world. He teaches second. I could attack that egotistically and be like, no, I want to teach second.
Right.
But I just said, hey, yo, what are you teaching? And then from there, I feel like it's an alley-oop. I get to set up, and then he gets to slam dunk and bring everything that we all warmed up together. So that was lit. I was talking about how we could just focus on something like stomps and then stacking another basic to it and taking it to the next level, right? Just to sum it up real quick, and then from there, you see Bruiser slam dunk that information and talking about taking up space. So it was like a little Solow's going to activate the legs, and then Bruiser's going to advance that setup, and then even talk about some other things, from his curriculum, and bless that was lit. That slam dunk, the alley-oop setup, slam dunk, that was lit.
Yeah, that works better, from my experience. It's like it's a series, and it gives the students something like in a weird order.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Structure to build on and stuff like that.
Yeah. So yeah.
I seen it from afar, and Ryat took them.
Yeah.
I seen it from afar. It looked like way vibey.
Yeah.
It was way vibey, and it looked like they were all having fun.
I was gonna say, as someone who took the workshops, it really helped me cement it more and understand it, because it was a follow along and it wasn't just a mismatch of different information.
Right.
And then I'm like, okay, so what should I focus on?
Right,
it was
right.
actually all channeling to one thing.
Yep.
So yeah,
Just throwing that
Little
out
gem,
there.
little gem.
out there,
Yeah. Let's
you
work
know.
together,
Right.
y'all. Let's work together.
So sometimes they bring like random guests that don't
Yeah, and then
maybe
you just
haven't
can't really
worked
all right.
Good conversation can help a
Yeah.
lot of things.
One good conference. So what you teaching?
Yep.
So,
Straight up.
No, that's good. And then the beat battles.
Yeah.
Battles were dope because, like I was said about the choreography having a different vibe to it. In the beat battles, it was like session round, and it was like, let's see if you get the people's session in. And then they had, I think, another kind of experimental, and that was to see, and then for the experimental, the beat maker got to choose anyone in the room to get off to the track randomly. Yeah, anybody. So free game type thing.
I would have picked Kawenga.
Yeah.
If he was there.
Battling or whatever. I'm picking you. You know that.
Experimental.
Yeah.
Experimental you.
Kwanga, come here.
Energy.
Yeah. Oh shit. So yeah, and then I think the last one they battled each other, like whoever the final two.
Yeah, the final two battled each other.
Hour.
Hour and
Banger. Yeah, Hour and Banger was the finals.
That was tight because they're getting off to their tracks they made and they're battling each other.
I think that challenges producers too, because can you grab the attention from the music before the dancer even moves
And
to
you
it?
made it. So
Yeah,
show
and you
us
make it. Yeah,
what was your
yeah.
vision of
How
dance
did you dance to it type thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would feel like placement on certain things for the track will be very important. Do you prolong it or do you really like straightforward and punch it? And like, yeah, I'm about to out the gate. They're gonna get this KRUMP vibe.
Yeah. No, it was dope because
And Proof got to perform.
Proof got to perform.
That's lit. That
like
finding
seeing
ways to implement the other talents that people are like
seeing
really
that.
grinding on.
More of our KRUMP artists should be performing in between stuff.
That's
lit.
lit.
I feel that was dope.
to perform.
Hey, there's
You don't even
people.
gotta be
Hey,
like KRUMP
that's
music
lit.
either.
Music.
A KRUMP
Plug.
artist just doing
Music.
regular music,
Yeah, true.
That'll be a cool eye opener.
I would feel like that's how we want. I mean, I would love the fact that the entertainment level shoots up, but then we use it in house.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everything should definitely be all in house.
Yeah.
Because all of us literally do.
Yeah, bro.
That's for music. Some might be
Fashion,
clothing.
Yeah,
Videography, whatever, editing. Somebody in our community does it, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, that's a lot of that was exposed like this weekend, like this week. It was in a good way, way, because they had to really express themselves in those beat battles.
For real, no, 100%. Because I feel like a couple rounds too, you really felt the pain. Like, okay, I see where the producer connected with this track.
Yeah.
And then you give it like, okay, you're not just doing it for fun. Like, you're really in this. You're investing a lot of time, blood, sweat, and tears. So that just shoots it up as a viewer, especially when I feel like I see the connection.
Yeah. And it's a good platform just for the producers. 'Cause
Facts.
most of the time they're like behind the scenes.
Yeah, and even giving them their flowers too, like Antics and them. Bravo and Sleek.
Yes, it was Sleek, Bravo, and
Antics.
Antics.
Giving them their flowers because they're not just super buck. They also make music that some people don't even know that they even made the beats. And
Right,
stuff like that.
Right.
And no disrespect to anybody as far as the competitors, but you also saw the difference. You see the maturity, the experience in their music, because they got to really showcase.
Yes,
I'm doing a showcase, showcasing my music,
Yeah.
and giving you flowers at the same time. Like, yo, these are who they are. This is why they are who they are. So that was really amazing.
Yeah.
Question and answer.
Yup, Q&A.
Q&A.
That was lit.
With the
'cause you
beat
get to
makers?
hear that.
Yeah, for the beat makers. Yeah, have them sit there and have them get properly asked like stuff. That was very dope to me as well too.
It gave an opportunity to hear a point of view, like on. I get to hear a little bit from those three that we mentioned. I hear a little bit more from Antics. So that opportunity, you get to hear from Bravo, Damo, and then Sleek.
That was cool to me too.
Yeah.
Like I know of them, but it's like
Yes, it was Sleek,
I know
Bravo.
them a lot more. You know what I'm saying? And like got to like show me.
Tighten up.
I seen a post from Antics and it really meant a lot. That
Yeah,
like,
the music side.
Yeah.
and you know what? Like there's like a lot of this dance is an emotional dance and like expressive as fuck, and sometimes that music just gets just as much. I make
Right.
music, and it's like my
Yeah, I was gonna
journals in a way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he's making it buck music. So it's a whole bunch of emotions probably behind in that. So and it's good that you got acknowledgement for that too, because everyone deserves their flowers in this KRUMP stuff, man. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Eventually type shit, you know? Especially when you've been doing it for a while.
Yeah, and carrying a whole like region, like
Carrying
South,
a whole
like,
carrying a
what
whole
the South
side.
sounds like, and
What?
he's like a forefront. Like
That's what I'm saying. That's a lot of people you're holding on. You know what I mean? Got like carrying type thing in a way.
Yep. So what was that Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Thursday?
Thursday was the kids.
The
that
kids.
was
Oh,
youth.
Go ahead,
night.
Solow.
Oh my
Go ahead,
God.
Solow.
Okay, see, this is what's really tight about the festival. From what we just talked about thus far, like everything that was a different day, they allowed that vibe to lead the entire day.
To be the vibe.
Right, like you got choreography, so that's a little different vibe, right? But we're KRUMP, so KRUMPography, so you really see and feel the vibe through the music that the DJ's playing, how everybody's even dressed up.
Right, I was gonna
trying
say,
as
in
an
sync.
audience. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
And
everything
then,
was like it was like
right, and then you get the
1000%.
workshop day, and then you get the vibe where you
1000%.
highlight the producers, because a lot of old school tracks were being played in intermission time. So that vibe took over, right? Because we're highlighting the producers. Now the youth night, they really allowed the kids to take over. The opening session, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't really focused on the adults. Like, yo, we want the youth to do it.
Right.
Y'all adults,
They
sit
can
down.
do it.
We know y'all tired, need y'all coffee.
Type shit.
Let us take over. That's exactly the vibe that I got. And the kids were the showcases. Were showcasing theirs, like Puda.
All of them.
Oh my goodness.
Mini
That
rap.
was when he had the little ski mask on, I was like, yo, okay, I'm gonna give you my money,
All
bro.
that stuff was
You got
amazing.
it.
You got all my
You
Take
got
candy,
it.
everything.
my
Yeah.
my Halloween candy. Here you go.
Everything, bro. I have leftovers. Like you can take it off.
Here's my
It was-
crayons.
They really set the tone for the battles, I feel, throughout the whole week after that, because those kids, I'm mind blown. They're so amazing. The maturity in their get off. The understanding in their emotions and the movements, like
Different styles already at a
What?
very young age.
So it was a 7 to smoke. Type
7
of
to
thing?
smoke, yes.
With
I
all
thought it
10,
was gonna be like
all
a
10
top
of them?
16, but was it all 10? There was 10 invited, but I don't think it was all 10.
So it's like
No.
They've done a pre-selection.
10.
Yeah.
I think there's a pre-selection.
Yeah, to figure out who's going to be to further in the 7 of Smokes and who's going to be at the top of the mountain.
Sheesh.
Man, that stuff was. They was going.
Yeah. Okay. So
they was going.
What I really wanted. Okay.
Go ahead.
The kid of the hour that night was at that moment he was infant Solow. Now he is the new baby Solow. That kid. Now don't get it twisted. Baby Renegade. Oh my gosh.
Them kids get off like they work a plumber job and
what?
And going through real life stress.
Yeah,
I think they actually drove to the event themselves.
They
drove themselves.
Why
They paid to get in.
Right, they paid for their hotel.
They paid for their hotel. They actually checked in with their ID.
They're mad at everybody for being late.
I swear.
They checked in the hotel
With
everything.
their ID.
Bro,
they put their card
the
down.
way they crump, why are you taking on so much stress right now, kiddo? Like, Little Crush, amazing. Like, all the kids were amazing. Baby Tam, all the way from Canada, like, she's amazing. Like, don't get it twisted. All the kids were amazing.
Yeah, but talk about B-Lo.
B-Lo,
go ahead. It's your time. It's your time as a big homie. Go ahead, bro.
A proud big homie moment. You know what I'm saying? And not even that too. Like, I knew him since he was really, really a baby. I think Junior Solow is his father. When he entered in the fam, he was young Solow. At that time, baby Solow now, B-Lo, was probably only 2 years old. You get what I'm saying? He's 13 right now. You feel me? So he really grew up. And me seeing like my JR going through fatherhood and then seeing his oldest son, which is my little homie, also getting more and more better at the dance. And then he finally travels, especially after all of us all witnessed and lived through a couple tough years, you know what I'm saying, with the pandemic, the quarantine and all that. And he comes out. He, you know what I mean? Like, he was a part of the online tournaments. Like, everybody's like, yo, Infant Solow's crazy.
Yeah.
And all you get to see, or even this kid only gets to see comments. So just kind of bottling up like this moment, like, man, when I get to see everybody, I wonder if I'm going to get accepted. But, bro, when he showed up, he's just smiling. He, like, so many people knew him.
You're
bro.
Good.
I know him, and I'm from
and it was just those moments like, yo, this is what it's all worth it, because now this is one of the first trips, and he gets to travel with his dad. So it's not just big homie, little homie. He has his dad, which is also a part of the family, and now it's really like family ties. Like,
it's so good seeing of like a parent supporting their kid like that.
Bro,
that's very big.
And you know what I mean? Like, you know, shout outs to the fathers in this KRUMP game, man. Like, also allowing their kids to grow up and be their own person. Like,
amen to that. Symbolically,
like, JR let B-Lo, like, he stepped away and allowed B-Lo to experience the big homie, little homie moment with me. You know what I'm saying? And then from afar, like, his dad just cheering, like, yo, I'm proud of my son. So that's detailed part, and then the dancing part, like, his prelims, he got to the top of the mountain. The kid wins 5 in a row, bro. I'm like, yo, what the heck is going on? Like, there's so many kids.
I'm like, this dude. I'm looking like, damn, I need to go back to the hotel and laugh.
Yeah, bro. I'm all like, yo, this is crazy.
I literally was like, I need to go back to the hotel and like lab up, because these kids set the bar up.
Yeah.
And it's not like he's winning easy rounds. He's going at
none of those
Crush is throwing haymakers. Baby Renegade's throwing haymakers. Baby Tank, everybody's throwing haymakers, and the kid wins 5 in a row.
Yeah, they don't get tired at all.
Ellington.
5 in a row. He gets knocked out. Kids are going at it. Baby Tam's at the top one time. Baby Renegade gets to the top of the mountain next time.
I think all of them kind of got to the top.
Like, what, bro?
Wow.
Insane. And, you know, B-Lo at that time, he brings it home. He's the first one to get to 7 points. And and I felt like that was a perfect time to bring up the promotion in the name.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man,
and
hard work all the time online, and then finally being next to each other and around each other.
Bro.
And, you know what I'm saying?
And don't get it twisted. Like, I wasn't, like, somebody asked me, like, what if he lost? Like, at that moment, I wouldn't have cared. He still would have got the name. It's just we wouldn't have taken the moment away from the kid
the winner.
that would have won. Like, or could have won. We would have just waited till the next day, or it would have just been in-house. Like, hey, you're the new B-Lo, like
type cruise.
Right. The winning the 7 of Smoke was a plus. You know what I'm saying?
It was already
he was always gonna get the name.
Right.
He really got the name because of what what my JR is always telling me. Like, yo, he's maturing. He's doing this with the kids. He's being like this with his younger brothers. You get what I'm saying? Like, oh, this kid's amazing. yeah, he's starting, you know, he's in homeschool, you know, the parents are the teachers, his grades are good. You get what I'm saying? Like, so I'm all like, yo, like,
Must be
for
nice.
sure. You feel me? Like,
Wish my childhood was like that.
you feel me? Like, you know, and then the parents work
Told me I
really
need to
hard
get a
to get to that. Yeah, and so he got the name because of, for one, the things that he does in-house. A big homie, I don't know about you guys, but me, I pay attention to those things.
Right.
I'm really, really connected to things outside of the dance floor. Well, some
That's how
people
it is
think
on
that
the
I
rise,
focus on the
too.
talent a lot. That's really, I believe in my teaching and
Right.
the theories and the KRUMP ideologies that I have and
Right.
just synergy. I believe in that. So
Right.
talent-wise will always, if you kick it with me, you're going to get better.
Right.
That
Type
just
shit.
off GP. That's
Type
how I
shit.
feel, how contagious the KRUMP
Yeah.
is.
Yeah,
feel me?
you're a fan
So,
on the weekend.
I really,
No
really
facts.
focus on the stuff off the dance floor. And yeah, so the
Yeah.
youth night was
Tell 'em.
legit
Tell 'em.
the best, bro.
There was
Proud.
yeah.
Yeah,
Proud
bro,
big homie
proud,
moment.
proud big homie.
Proud big homie. Ain't
Yeah,
nothing wrong with
and
that,
I feel
man.
like the KRUMP world too. Like, what I really want people to realize, like, pay attention to what's in front of us. Like, you know what I mean? That day, that Thursday, really, really showed people, like, if you're really, really about it, eventually you're not going to be able to make excuses like, well, what about it's better out there? Nah, it's not. The grass is not greener on the other side. We have
Sure is
responsibility here.
Right,
We
yeah.
already affected so many people here, and if you're searching for the next generation, that Thursday when that footage drops, it's gonna be in front of your face.
Right. Right.
It's gonna be in
You're
front of your
gonna see
face, and you know, shout outs to the Dead End fam to actually really take that risk, because I know what it is to be like, yo, are we gonna do it this event to let the kids shine fully, entirely a whole day?
Yeah.
Nah, and it was perfect because it worked exactly how he probably planned it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And if not better,
Right.
because them kids really took over, and it
Right.
gave them a chance to, because you know how many events that they go to and battles they go to where they're always watching
Yeah.
us. You know what I'm saying?
Just a little section with the kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little session for them to get off at.
Right.
Or like
you know what I'm
only
saying?
a top
Quick-
4 kids, top 8
type
yeah.
crews.
Yeah.
So it gave them a night to be like headlines, their own
Showcase,
flyers.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A showcase, like
Even
But they had the
even
little
dodgeball.
backdrop. Yeah, they had a little backdrop like Mortal Kombat randomly, like a little
What? Just
spin.
showing
This
the
is your
thing.
next opponent. That's tight, bro.
man, that's
All that
so
is
amazing,
lit.
and I'm so happy they got to experience that too at such a young age. Because us
Yeah.
coming up in that, we
Yeah.
didn't even experience that until
And the sportsmanship
nowadays
the
type
kids
shit.
displayed.
Yeah, and the sportsmanship was
oh
amazing.
my goodness, you couldn't. First of all, they're crumping their hearts out, so you see the crumpness in their.
You
facial
wouldn't even
expression.
you couldn't even tell they
Right.
battled. Because the next day they outside
Yeah,
doing
the
cartwheels and
splits,
flips.
even after the battle.
They out there doing
Yeah.
cartwheels and flips in the
bro,
grass
they're
outside.
taking pictures
They
together,
got-
all
They was
that
up there-
stuff. Like, I really hope you guys are paying attention. Like, if you want to find out if there's a generation to be responsible for, it's
There
going to be
is.
in front of you. And
It's
then if
right
you
in
just
front
take
of
the
you.
moment to see what the kids are actually teaching us back,
Right.
like, yo, the
Exactly.
sportsmanship that they displayed is really something that y'all got to pay attention to.
Yeah.
Like,
What? They was
yeah,
doing
I made a lot of
something.
mistakes. I feel like paying it forward is really, really highlighting the good things. And I feel like the sportsmanship that all the kids displayed. Trying to kill each other off, but the love that they give right after the battle.
Right.
Pay attention to that.
Right.
Pay
That's
attention
big.
to that.
That's big.
So.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
there was dodgeball.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they changed the vibe up and allowed people to play dodgeball. That's
Oh
lit.
man,
Yeah.
You know how many people I want to hit in the face?
man.
I was so
Can
jealous.
you dodge
I was
a
like,
wrench?
man.
Must be
Can you
nice.
can you dodge a wrench?
Right.
Yeah,
Can you dodge an arm swing?
bro.
Sasaki.
That all those creative ways to get people to be at their purest at a KRUMP event. That's
Yeah.
lit to me, man.
Yeah.
That's
They've done
lit.
the Oreo and like on the
Oh,
forehead to
yeah.
the mouth as well. They've
For
done that
sure.
game.
Oh,
the
the
Oreo?
Oreo
Yeah,
cookie.
yeah.
The facial expressions people were making trying to
they're
get
like-
that food.
Right.
Oh my
And that boy,
god!
Kill Bill
bro.
started off. He was like,
All the Oreo just going into
he was
the
looking like
people's
Undertaker.
eyes,
When he
bro.
started, he was like,
Ah.
when Kill Bill started, he was like,
Yo, his hand, no, Beast.
but his fingers
His
was like.
hands were really like that, bro.
was
I
like-
think I hit Ryat. I was like, look at
I
Bill.
said, bro, he looked like he about to get off out right now. He about to tap in the character.
Everybody's looking up, but for some odd reason, his hand is
He had a-
separated
he had a-
from
he
his
had a-
lap.
he had a
Like he's
conscious-
carrying a baby, bro.
He was like, I'm like, yo, Kill Bill. I said, Kill Bill ready to get off. He
I
tapping
could
in the
picture it
character.
too. That's
Yeah. Cause he already kind of does kind of like character.
Yeah.
I
lines
had
like
high
that.
hopes for him, bro. Because
I was like, oh, he about to win. He's
in.
smoking.
He's on
He can
10,
see that.
bro.
He can see it.
He's
Like
munchies on 10, bro. He's gonna win.
Munchies on 10.
It's just bad too, because his eyes just rolled back trying to look at the
Whatever it takes to win.
That boy was saying he was trying to see the thoughts in his mind of how he was gonna win.
Right.
But it just fell off.
Yeah, I just said,
bro. Yeah, and he loses the first 3 seconds. Like,
all
what,
right,
bro?
all right,
You tricked me.
damn, you April fooled me, bro.
You got me, Bill. You got me.
Another
I thought
conspiracy.
you were gonna win. That was lit. That was fun. Switching up the vibe.
Yeah.
So that was day
3.
That was day
3. The Oreo cookies was day 3.
Yeah,
They've done
Wednesday,
it
and then
again.
Thursday was
Yeah.
the kids.
yeah, they did double stuffed Oreos.
Yeah,
To make it more heavy.
Did with a
Yeah,
little
the
more,
adult version.
little more,
A little bit more weight.
a little more shungi.
So
on the side.
that was Thursday? The kids was
Thursday.
Thursday?
Kids was the
Yeah, because
Alright.
Friday was
And then
the
Friday.
tournament
And
tournament,
the first
early
main event.
afternoon.
where Beast pops up.
Well, no, I was like, wait, where's
He's
you
like-
booked somewhere else, bro?
I was like, aren't you supposed to be in like
Brazil.
in some like
Yeah.
A
some
whole other
country
country,
right now.
bro? What?
that
Man.
man Beast was in Japan this morning.
just popped up like-
just right now.
Yeah, bro.
He just popped up. I was like, what the heck? He said, yeah, man. Flight was canceled. Something.
Pulled
Flew
up
right back
right
around.
away.
Came
Right.
over here. Started winning 1K. Like,
Yep.
like it just came out there to stuff.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Pulling up and then seeing B slapping. I'm like,
Oh yeah, he's just vibing. He's feeling good.
Twilight.
Next minute, he in the tournament.
Minute.
He in the tournament. He in the tournament.
You've been in Australia.
yeah, for sure.
Next minute. That's
minute.
like key Australian
Yeah,
slang.
yeah. Yup.
Good for you, bro. That's like good.
He said, good for you, bro.
You definitely traveled.
definitely-
Next
out
minute,
there.
I'm crying. That's like an inside joke. Like you doing something, and it's
Yeah.
like next minute.
Yeah,
it's
that's
this.
something
That's
totally-
so funny.
No, then you were in there. Yeah, you even got in there. It was the tournament was cool. It was good. And even Terminator got in the tournament.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
she
the
was-
people.
she
Yeah,
was lit.
Taminator. What's tight about Taminator, because we're gonna go to the Saturday like main event battles. She was like
I'm gonna do everything
everything but
that I
chilling,
can.
though.
Yeah.
You know how sometimes you're like, nah, you should chill out. Like, yeah,
She was doing it
you're-
like how, like,
no,
Whiphead and them be doing it.
killing it.
You know, they be doing the tournament,
and then something.
then competing in the hat one, and then compete.
Right.
Everything. I'm
And then
getting a
have
piece
the
of
main
all the
event.
pies, bro. Get a piece.
Everything that they cruise and they'll go in. But she definitely that was. I was like, oh wow,
Yeah.
she ain't here really going in ham.
Yeah.
And she still got like a proper battle coming up.
Yeah. The next day.
And she was looking like, I'm still good.
Right.
Like,
I was
yeah,
like,
oh yeah,
I'm still good.
I'm in here.
Yeah.
I've been in the
Infinity.
gym, y'all.
Right.
Tam, for sure, she's been. She's always like physically like healthy, ready for all physical
She had the
freaking
extended.
challenges. What KRUMP brings. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like oh, you want 5 rounds? Oh, I want to do this. Oh, the tournament's the day before. She's always a part of it, bro. She
That's
has what it
amazing.
takes to push through.
That's
to get it
amazing.
cracking.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
How do you feel, bro? You was a part of the tournament.
The tournament? Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, yeah, I was there super last minute because Wednesday I was supposed to leave to Brazil. My layover is in Toronto, so there's a snowstorm there and it's still happening. So it got canceled. Went again Thursday and it wasn't canceled, but like I only had a 20-minute gap to go to my next thing. you know?
Land in Toronto.
And then
Hurry
so
up,
then
get your shit,
so then
go straight.
everyone was kind of saying like, oh yeah, just run to your. I said no, and also
just run, bro.
and also
Canada's
because
so
of
strict.
right and because of the snowstorm, I'm thinking I could be stuck like not even go home because it's like, oh, it's bad now, and then you can't even go home if like you miss this flight, or you can't even leave here
Yeah,
because
you might just be stuck there.
There's too many
Right.
variables that can happen within
Yeah.
20 minutes.
Man,
of
fuck
me
that.
Getting
So-
off a plane.
right, and that's
know
what
what I
I was
mean?
trying to
Yeah.
explain.
Yo, I just landed. Okay, cool, run, bro. The door's not even open though. I'm just texting you. I just
Right,
landed.
right.
Like,
So yeah, it was that, and then I tried to explain to them like it's just hard to go to LAX first, and then to wait there, and then like literally spent like 2 days just trying to get on that flight. So I was just mad tired, and then they wanted me to go again Friday, and I was like, but when do I land? And then they're like, oh, you land like 9 p.m. So that's like right when I'm supposed to battle Mad Rip X. And I'm trying to explain to them like, yo, like I wasn't already feeling good, and that's just a lot of work, and that's 15 plus hours of traveling, and then straight to,
and then go straight
you know
to
what I'm
the
saying? So I
battle.
tried to
That's
explain to them
way.
like I could do it,
No,
but for the
done,
price,
done before type thing.
right?
It's like nah.
Right. So you know, I had to be honest with them, and they understood. So shout out to them and whatnot. And then and then my dad, he works at Delta. So he has like those buddy passes, and I was like, "Is there a flight to Arizona?" So he said, "There's one early in the morning. I land at 10:30, and straight away just
Yeah,
went."
because the tournament started at 12.
At 12, so I got there like
Damn.
11:30. I was chilling. So
Yeah.
luckily someone was in the front. So I was in the front for a while, just like, you know, trying to grasp what I'm about to do. And then
That's crazy. I'm there before everybody.
right, and then
Hoodie down, like.
and I'm like,
Who's
all right.
that?
And I had my mask on too, so people was like double taking, and I was like, I just felt like a real life ninja.
Yeah, straight up. You was on your ninja gate.
And I had to explain this story like 20 times. Like, what happened? I said, this. Anyways, but no, the actual tournament was lit. You know, it was very difficult, but that's why I like doing tournaments. Like, funny story, right? I remember Crush, he pulled me aside after prelim. He's like, come here, bro. I was like, damn, I'm in trouble. He said, yeah. He said, why are you doing this tournament? He said, what do you say? He's like, man, you just won EBS, and then let's say someone beat you here, then they could say they beat you here. And I was like, I know you're trying to do this for fun, you know, and you're just like that person, but don't do it, bro. So I went to the back, and I was like, this don't feel right. I'm going to still do it. So when it was the first battle in top 16, Crush went up to me. He said, actually, fuck what I just said. I didn't know the prize was 1,000, so get that money. And I was like, that's why I'm doing it, Crush. Like, with the whole Paris thing, whoever I'm in the finals with, I'm going to just give it to him. But, you know, with the Brazil trip, I was supposed to get money, you know, and I, like, pushed aside certain things. So I was just thinking, well, if I can make money over here and in a fun way with the tournament, you know.
That's cool, though. To have a big bro, little bro moment with
right. And I really appreciate, like, all of y'all to pull me aside and give me that type of talk, you know, and I always receive it. So especially with Crush, like last time I was with Crush, I forgot what he was telling me, but he was telling me to like be cautious about like a certain way I'm moving. And I was like, man, that's like mad love, because a lot of people would say that behind my back, and it turns into
just wait till
a
you
narrative.
Just allow you to experience
exactly,
everything else
know,
yourself.
So,
like, yeah, you're by yourself now.
I really appreciate
Welcome.
Crush. I don't think he's seen the finals.
Yeah.
He didn't see the finals, so when we saw each other again at the event, I was like, oh, I did what I said. And he started cracking up. He's like, yeah, I gave the trip to someone else, and I won the money. And he was like, bro, that's funny.
That's funny.
But I battled B-Lo.
Yep.
That
It was the first battle for B-Lo as Baby
crazy.
Solo, and that was controversial.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But as far as like, as a leader, talking about the people that judge, one number one rule that we as judges have to listen to is nothing after the mark counts. And that's probably one of the hardest things, because everybody's gonna look at us like, yo, let KRUMP be KRUMP. But for our events to evolve the way we wanted to reach the heights that we wanted, those simple things have to be upheld. And and it was cool. And I feel like too, like the moment that happened, B-Lo looks up to you. So I feel like even as a big homie, I'm gonna focus on what the proud moment my little homie's having. And at that moment, he displayed instantly like great sportsmanship. Ran to you, hugged you, telling you it's an honor, everything. And his dad is over there cheering. I'm not focused on nothing else that everybody else wants me to focus on. So you feel me? So that was really, really important. And to clear it right away with you, like, yo, it's all love. Like, it's all good. And at the end of the day, we're just being honest. Like, yo, none of that stuff counts after the mark. And the moment that happened, I literally just asked B-Lo how he felt, and he just smiled. He was just like, yo, this is...
Well, he having fun. He is a kid.
Right.
He is a kid. He do not care.
He was the first person I saw when I was signing up, because I was signing up, and he was like, wait, you doing the tournament? And I was like, yeah, why not? And then his dad was like, see, told you, you'll never know who you gonna battle. And in my head, I was like, I bet you I'm gonna battle you. Like, first two. I looked at the list, and it was B-Lo. I was like, you could just feel those things.
You already know the vibe of how it's gonna be.
Bro, like, what people, okay, look, you might see this on my vlog, but there was a moment where I got to interview B-Lo a little bit before the event. Like, I saw him a couple hours before the kids tournament or youth night. His goal obviously is to win. So he's all like, I just got to really, really try my best to beat everybody. And, you know, I'm trying to get a little bit more out of him because he's focused. And to hear a perspective from a young kid. he's all like, yeah, adults, we're coming. Like,
Yeah.
I'm all like, oh shoot,
Yeah.
I'm an
ahead,
adult.
Lloyd.
Yeah, right. Low key.
All right, shoot. I might be
And
the
then-
first one.
Right, bro. So no matter what, man, it's just the beginning for the kids. So if they
Mm.
got so much time ahead of them and they're this good now and they're participating now and they're displaying great stuff now, I'm all for it, bro.
I'm all for it.
And
too.
that,
Yeah.
and that's why I do like tournaments, because it's like a fun way to create bonds. Like, you know, we talked about our battle too, and like the controversial part, which is like when he used me as a prop and whatnot, and then it got mad live, and then and I did my round. It wasn't as live, but I still had to do what I needed to do and knew what to do to win. It may not have looked as live as his, but you know, so I'm pretty sure they're like, wait, hold on, like the judgment could be off. But that's when I was just saying, like, dang, like when I was explaining to him, sometimes the hype can go against you, because if he used that moment and if people were kind of not so crowding him and he worked and did like a little combo or a little like character moment or something skillful, then I would have felt mad in trouble. But when I just saw that he was spazzing out and everyone was lifting him up, I said, let him work. Like, low key, it wasn't done. You know, it's always exciting to see someone like dance on, you know, like a veteran or like a heavy hitter. Right.
You gotta do a little more always.
Right. So that's what I was explaining to him, was like, man, I was more frustrated at what the moment could have been even higher, you know, like than what it was. Because if he took that, people kind of let him work. Then, because I had kill-offs and I didn't use them, but I would have for sure needed to use a kill-off versus.
You gotta take this serious, bro.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not holding back.
Yeah, nah.
You gotta start digging.
And I really thought too of what to do. I said, I think I don't need this
I
move.
might need
couple
to do
killers.
this.
Yeah.
I might need to do this one.
Yeah,
might
I
need
needed
to-
to do a
you know
little
what?
sweater
I might need
move,
to-
and I remember that.
And I feel like whoever, and you know, just when everybody watches this, the people that did have an issue, you talk to the
Right.
people that even mattered in the situation.
Right.
The situation's done. So even if you were to comment what you feel, I want you to know the actual parties that matter in the situation already had a conversation.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
Yeah, and it's
ta-da.
and it's like when Ruckboy battled ER, you know, like
Yeah.
it was kind of that situation where Ruckboy had a crazy moment on ER. He went through his back.
Right.
Boom, 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 got
And they-
crazy
at the EXP.
at EXP,
Right.
and then you know ER just was tactical with it,
He was
whatever.
into- yeah.
And
had to stay
then
focused
it wasn't
away
as
from
live,
strategy.
but you know, according to the judges, ER still won. You know, so yeah. But I'm glad though that for Bilo, that it gives him that confidence booster to like go against adults. So I don't
He's ready,
care.
y'all.
Even if the judges picked him, I would have been like, cool, like I'm still me, and that's just good for him, you know.
Yeah.
You look good.
And two, people don't really get to see the like I don't fight to get my. Let me word this right. The dancing parts probably seems like the solos, the SSS, my side of KRUMP, like didn't focus on it. So for us to seem like we're holding back our punches and people finally getting to see like all the hard work we
Right.
The thing about Bilo is he's heard so many stories. Now he's seeing faces and people
Certain
and
faces.
experiencing the things that we've told him. And so for that to become reality for him, it's not a made up story. This wasn't a fantasy. The things that we told you you're gonna feel as far as ampness, adrenaline, learning how to control it. That kid obviously through the dancing, you could tell. You feel me? So So that's really, really like how big the magnitude of like gratitude that I feel.
That's big, yeah, because like in a lot of the battles, you can see that kind of happening.
Yeah.
Being a bigger environment, having to, not everything around you is close, because at the battle spot, you're sitting out further.
Bleachers.
Yeah.
People are in bleachers. So now that little move like this has to be a little
Little
bit
bit
bigger.
Yes, yes.
You can't just be
Yeah.
in that little comfort where we're all kind of in this little circle. No, now you gotta dance out.
Yeah, you give me more space. The picture has to be a lot more vivid.
Really
It has to
dance
be a lot
out,
more
and
clear.
all your stuff gotta be a lot more. So that was
Yeah.
Good experience for the kids.
Yeah.
they was in there. What? They did everything right.
Yeah. And even Baby Renegade, right? He passed prelim.
Bro,
And then he
The way
battled.
he bangs.
Bro,
I forgot who he battled, but oh my goodness.
Yeah, he got past prelims for sure.
they're
And it was like
The way
70.
he renegade bangs, bro. He's
that boy.
And it's 70 people that.
yeah,
that,
bro. For
he
two
did.
kids, no,
Pre-selection.
was it just two?
Them
Or
kids
was there
is-
more?
them kids is-
Baby Tam got past two in
Them
prelims,
kids is
right?
at least 30.
3
Right.
out of.
So,
Yeah.
with the little message B-Lo sent, that's gonna be on my vlog because he did say that for the adults, they're on their way.
They're on their way.
And for
They
the kid,
definitely
for
are.
him to say that, and the other kids being on that same energy link,
But
you
they
get what
probably
I'm
was
saying?
playing outside doing cartwheels. Like, we gonna get off on
Just imagine
let's
if
go.
all the kids inside
like,
the
let's
smoke
go.
did
Yeah.
the-
The thing, yeah, I think they
Can you
would
do a
have passed
backflip?
for sure.
No.
It would have been
No,
adults
right.
versus
We can
kids.
still get off on them. like
Crazy, bro. So,
It
yeah, that's hats off to the kids, man. Hats off to the
We
kids,
still
all the
talking
kids
about
that are working hard, especially the ones that are ignored, specifically in the USA, because there's a lot of people that actually ignore you guys. So I want people to really, really pay attention now. So I
once
want
that
continue
footage
to
drop, they're
uplift you
gonna
kids.
be.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh,
You
these-
guys, whoever
these
doubted
are
you
you guys have
guys
been
and
talking
ignored
about.
you guys, just know the kids when that footage drops, they said, "Ta-da, I'm here."
Man,
Hello.
yeah.
So
They
that was
say to you,
that was
tighten
Thursday,
up.
right?
So
That was
but
Friday,
we said
part
the
one.
tournament, and then
That was
now-
Friday, yeah, Friday.
But
So
so
now-
now it's battle time,
Battle time. So now it's the break
Friday.
and it's main event day 1.
Yeah, main event day 1. So there's a 2-hour break in between
Yep.
the tournament to the main event, and it's at a different location as well.
At the gym, the
Yeah.
rec center.
Yeah,
The Dead End family had a crazy ass intro.
yeah,
That
crazy.
was a vibe.
That was crazy.
You guys are gonna see the footage, but the way they did it, they had all their, the owners of Jukebox are also members of the Dead End family. They also have a
That's right.
youth Jukebox youth team,
Choreography team. Yeah.
right? And they performed. They were a part of the intro. Then you got the Dead End family. They got an opportunity to highlight. If you guys don't know, that's a highlight of the people that provided the platform, Desert Storm 4. So they had an opportunity to get off and be a part of that intro. Obviously, that was live. I feel like that set the tone of the energy. Like,
It was kind of like
this is where we're about to go, y'all.
Yep,
Yep, exactly.
Kind of vibe.
Because they threw the session.
Yeah, and
They
went
threw
to
the session out, and then you
Over
see
here.
other people from the Dead End family
over there.
tapped in, bro. The second
I like when
person,
they threw it to
hey,
the
y'all got
last
to
person,
DP
I
the
was
second
like-
person. Whoever with the
Right.
second person
Person
did
was
the
like-
session, yeah. You know what I'm talking about,
Hey,
bro.
you look like-
the second person
We're
that
all
did the
talking
session
about it in
in
different
the
ways.
bleachers got to get DP'd, bro. He fucked up,
He was
bro.
not ready.
He
They threw it
looked-
to him. He threw it to him. Then niggas.
Everyone's head was like a tennis
Hey,
match.
hey, I'm
Like,
telling you because
where?
we're all already following it. The whole crowd.
Who's gonna get the ball
Right.
of energy, bro?
What? Who's gonna? Hey, pass me to you.
Who messed up the
Who?
session? Got to get.
It got to that boy stood there and literally just said.
Someone had to really say it.
Someone
It's
was like,
him.
"It's on you.
You're there.
You.
It's your turn,
Go. Yeah, we're looking. All 300 of us here are looking at you.
buddy.
Yes.
That's the
Your
humor
cue.
of it.
Remember the cue we were talking about last
Right.
time?
We
Remember
gave
the
you a
big ass
warning.
throw?
Remember when we say when we throw it at you, it's your turn? You know what I'm saying? Like, shit.
Oh,
Dang.
man.
That was
Dang.
it.
No, but it
the
was really
battles.
Yeah, any
I
battles that
kinda-
stood
I'm
out
not
to
gonna lie,
y'all, like
kinda-
real quick?
Only remember
Like 2 battles
a
that
couple
stood out to
problem
you.
ones though.
It's
To
alright.
me,
Because I think I'm mixing up day 1 main event and day 2 main event.
I just
think I'm mixing up
remember.
the order.
I just remember Bullet going ham.
Crazy.
Was that day 1?
Day one.
was day one.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
day
yeah,
one.
Bullet
Bullet
was
was
crazy.
day one.
Kill Bill was day 1 too, no?
Kill Bill versus
Yeah.
Landmine was
Kill
day
Bill
1.
was day one. I saw a little ending of that one. And
Knives and Oxy.
Knives and Oxy.
Knives and Oxy was day one.
Yep.
Yeah, it was day 1.
Boy, that girl Knives.
She went crazy.
She went
Yeah.
crazy.
She was in a bag. Like
Yeah.
she was going ham.
And it's a little tough for the main event battles too, because even though we're a day ahead, I'm getting closer to my battle.
Right, right.
So
Yeah,
now, like,
yeah.
I mean,
You can't.
we were
yeah.
further. Like Tuesday is further from the battle, so I'm really, really engaging in
Engaged.
everything that's happening. But because now we're in day 1, and I'm seeing like this is a glimpse of what it's about to be on the next day.
This is how the energy gonna
Yeah,
be.
so I'm
more.
really, really just trying to like, all right, I got to be present.
Get in my
because
crease.
This is if you don't pay attention and really be present, the energy could really, really like.
So on
shock
Friday,
you.
you Solo, you was more on like
Yeah, I was really
get
just
ready
taking
for
it
it.
in. Yeah, I'm seeing what
I'm
people
watching
are
the
vibing
battles,
on.
but I'm more ready to okay, this is how the crowd gonna
Yeah.
be. I'm ready about the battle type
Yeah.
of shit. Like,
Right.
it's game time.
And I gotta check what the crowd is looking
Right,
for.
Yes.
right.
You know, when you're, that's the one.
What's the-
you know,
what's
you
the-
gotta always improvise your laugh.
What's hitting
Like,
on
yo,
that?
what's hitting? What's not hitting?
What's hitting?
What is
Yeah.
what is dead? Like, oh,
Yeah.
this style of material is dead to the
Yeah,
crowd.
they don't
bro.
like this type of
Yeah,
energy.
womp 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 type of
womp,
energy.
womp,
Yeah, I don't
womp.
want. Yeah, because I'm gonna be pissed if I get that energy, bro. So if that's what's dead to the crowd, womp
Womp,
womp
womp.
womp.
And especially like that crowd, because like I was saying, it's out. It's the crowd here. That's
Now
right
the
amongst
vibe
you,
is
and
different.
it's
Yeah,
out
like a
there,
stadium
too.
vibe.
Yeah.
So literally, you're gonna feel no one yelling near you, and you look
Yeah.
up there, and it was just like,
Oh,
Yeah.
Dot versus Matrix
Yeah,
was on
that-
Friday
that
as
was
well.
the final
that was
battle.
crazy. That was one of the last battles.
oh
Or
yeah, that was the last one.
Yeah,
that
that was
was
the
the last one of that day. Yeah, that was a good battle too. But there was a lot of like battles that had the energy to be what they should have been or could have been, but didn't get to that point.
Right.
Or like maybe just being in that kind of environment might have threw some people off.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? A different element, different type of
Yeah.
stage. But yeah, it was kind of
Yeah, it's hard to project that
especially
far.
if you haven't really done that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
and to feel like you feel empty, like you feel alone.
You start overcompensating
Right.
movements
Yeah.
because you feel like
'Cause you gotta
everything is
think, yeah.
dead.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, what the heck's
And,
going
then,
on?
and then you kind of get into like and then also as well you kind of get into like a panic mode where you start trying to just start doing all your moves now like
Right.
oh,
Yeah,
I'm not getting
we're
that
just
well then maybe
dumping.
look at this one. Oh okay, maybe this one. Like,
Photo dump.
yeah let's photo dump.
Swipe,
Open.
keep swiping.
Keep
Swipe.
swiping.
Photo dump.
Photo
Oh,
dump.
that's somebody.
Dang.
That's gonna be somebody's next concept. Yeah, somebody's
Dang.
combo concept. Gonna
Yeah,
be that.
Kill Bill
That's
was
gonna be-
cool. That battle. Bullet.
That's some fun and games.
That
Oh,
was-
that's
I
the
think
one
that
game.
was the
Right,
battle
right.
tonight.
So I didn't get
Hey,
to see.
I didn't
You
get
was
to see
talking
that.
about that.
I didn't get
That
to see that.
impossible
Yeah,
rise up
yeah.
Yeah, you say he did some
Undertaker move.
took
Yeah.
both the Matrix pills and did some crazy stuff.
He took both.
I'm crying.
And he just
Yeah, I mean, but Dice was doing his thing too, though.
Right.
Yeah,
yeah.
I feel like
I
they
bet
were
them.
both really entertaining.
Yeah.
Like a good matchup.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That brought me back in because, like you said, some of them felt like they didn't really know how to work the environment.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
And battle each other at the same
Yeah.
time.
Right. Right.
Because their styles is so showcasey,
Yeah.
like
it works.
you know, but it works in all like
Environment.
settings, like even in a session or if it's like a smaller. But with
Yeah, I
that,
wanted to
it's
see
like
that battle, man. I actually wanted to see that one.
because they were doing mad like creative things, like not even with hat moves and shoe moves, but just like their get off was
Yes.
mad awkward,
Yeah.
but it was just mad cool.
Yeah, for sure. They're definitely on like the abstract lane. Like
Mhm.
you
Especially
really
fun
gotta.
and games,
Yeah,
man.
it's a risk to be in that lane. Like
Yes, it is.
it is because sometimes you're not gonna get accepted, and they do a very good job.
Yeah.
Very good job at executing on what they're trying to articulate.
And one thing I hope they understand too, there's going to be a lot of moments where people might not get it there, but once that footage drops, they're going to hit you up like, "Yo, you was going crazy." Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, oh, now I was really like
Right.
seeing
Oh,
shit. Like,
that's not
oh,
what
yeah,
it felt
yeah.
like.
Damn,
You know,
I
like
didn't-
the
I
press
didn't realize.
rewind.
Right. It looked
yeah,
it
now I
looked
can
mad different.
and kind of see
Yeah.
that little whatever it was.
Yeah,
'Cause, yeah.
especially that too, because the footage is gonna be like this
Mm-hmm.
versus the reality.
Yeah,
was,
you're a little bit closer.
Yeah.
yeah,
A
that's
little
why
bit
with
more
EBS
intimate.
it was mad confusing of what happened because the projection was this, but when people saw the footage, you know, and everything that like 1K was doing was more seen, but
Mhm.
in person it didn't look like that. It kind of
Right.
looked like, yo, you gotta dance a little bit bigger or stronger.
Yeah.
You know, but on footage it looked perfect. So
Yeah.
now it's like,
It's all a
oh,
mind. It's really up to here. You got to prepare your body, and then get to the point where every
really-
challenge your mental gets, you got to learn how to adjust right on the
Yes.
spot.
Yes.
Right.
Major. That's a big thing. Being able to adjust on the spot.
yeah.
So I apologize that I wasn't really in tune with every single battle on day
Nah,
one main
you
event.
good, you
But
good.
the closer, I mean, I'm gonna just admit it. The closer I get to my battle, whether it's a day before and then even closer to that, I really like.
especially if you the last battle. If you
Yes.
All
To
right,
be
let's,
the last battle is very difficult.
That's
let's
very
get
There's
to
only some people that could do that.
let's get to Saturday then. Let's get to Saturday.
Saturday.
Right.
All right.
Before I ask y'all about y'all battle, what were some highlights I mean, a lot.
Kisses and Girl Grim showcase. They
Was
went
amazing.
crazy.
Foundation, 3 times
Yes,
to the brain.
Foundation.
Let's go. Thank you,
Nation, Nation.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm definitely a Foundation alumni. If you don't know
Yeah.
my history, I used to be a part of Foundation.
Foundation?
You feel me? 3
Foundation?
times to the brain.
Right?
Foundation or don't dance.
Damn.
I know all of them. I'm part of that OG.
Damn.
You feel me?
It's
3
the times.
Yep, 3 times.
Ah.
Yeah. That's family right there.
Foundation. Swing. Ain't need out here saying
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah, so if you don't know my history, I was a part of Foundation. So
We-
to see the sisters of mine, to see Kisses and Girl Grim go out there, come back to be welcomed, and you see that
It was good seeing them get love too.
that's amazing.
Like,
To
to
see
get
people
the-
you just have history with,
Yeah,
get love.
get their flowers and
Yep.
stuff like that.
So that was tight.
That was dope.
I walked in with Lady Stain getting off.
Lady Stain was getting the.
Like, she needs to, like, be more exposed.
Oh yeah,
because-
Yeah, she needs a
Like,
couple more. She needs to get
she
filmed a
needs
couple
some
more
more
times.
battles.
They need to film her more.
Herb.
Right.
Like, get
Y'all,
love.
you hear this? Herb,
Man.
Stain. Y'all, come on, get her
yo,
more.
Right.
I need about like 2 more clips by next month. like battles
Lady
or
Stain
whatever.
is
I was about to cry.
insane,
like,
bro.
oh my
Bro, she was
gosh.
getting off.
She has a lot of conviction in her get off.
Exactly.
Like real.
character work.
Oh
the
my
timing,
God.
the pacing,
Yeah.
everything was
It's believable.
way believable. You feel
The ladies took over Friday or
the
was it
lady.
Saturday?
It was Friday. It was. I want to say Friday because Kisses. after
That's
they
what we
did
didn't
their
get to
showcase.
talk about.
The session.
Yeah,
ladies.
we got to rewind. Hold on, wait. We got to
Was it
spin the block
Saturday?
real quick.
It was a Saturday.
Saturday.
It was okay, cool. So let me go
Okay,
back.
then, now we're
Back
back.
to
Now we're back.
Saturday.
Trying to spin the block. Watch me spin the block.
Yeah. I was about to go.
Actually-
Hold on, wait, reverse. Let me go back to Saturday.
go
Yeah,
back on Saturday,
the
yeah.
ladies took over that session.
You
You
guys
see
are amazing.
Queen, MG Pack. You see, you see
Lady Riot, Girl Riot,
Girl
yeah,
Riot.
Lady
You see
Riot,
Lady
Girl
Riot. You see
No.
Kisses, Knives
Kisses,
got off. You
Knives.
see Lady S. Destiny. She was going crazy. Oh my
The
God.
ladies, if you was there getting off, you guys were so amazing. I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
like
Just like how we said, like
What?
the
How the
highlights.
kids
There were
was-
so many different
those were
highlights
that's a
that
big
was
highlight
every
for
single
sure.
day.
The women
yeah.
for sure.
So the
Shout out
ladies
to the
really
queens.
put the kids and the ladies at
Ladies
the
and
Crump event
kids
really
did
like,
that.
Showed all y'all that be talking
Showed
on the
up.
Crumpers page, like
Show you.
ta-da.
They need to be on the Crumpers page talking.
Ta-da.
Look, they need to be
You
on
not
the Crumpers
getting-
page
yeah.
talking.
The word of the day.
Because y'all
The
are the
stuff
ones
that
like.
people were talking about on the Crumpers page, this event really like, okay, let me shut up. Like
Right.
that's what I feel like.
And that's what I said on the mic one time. I
Man.
said, so all you people on Facebook, let's
Yeah.
talk now.
on my mama.
Hey,
Oh,
I ain't
no.
gonna lie. There might have to be some people that have to.
Some
be
people are
careful.
gonna do the little delete, post and delete. You know how you
You're
can
gonna have
edit
to.
your post now, right? What people don't know is I can see what you edit.
Right,
So you know what I mean?
exactly.
So if you got the energy to edit, I promise, if I'm petty enough,
We
I
got
got
the
the energy to
Gonna
check
see.
what you fixed.
Oh
So
my God.
be careful, y'all.
Shit.
Be careful. I know how this shit works.
Tighten up.
there
Tighten up, y'all. Tighten up.
What other
Tighten
battles? What other battles?
For Saturday?
There was-
For Saturday, okay.
Felicia.
Remember,
Pixie
just like I
and,
said, yep. Pixie. Pixie
and,
versus-
what's your name? Proper.
I call her Felicia.
Rowdy Moody Red.
There we go.
Rowdy Moody Rex.
So-
You are freaking
Rowdy Moody
a
Rex.
beast. Let me tell you what she told me on Tuesday.
Okay, so
So she goes up to me like, "Hey, Ryan, gives me her name." I was like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
yeah.
I already know who you are."
Yeah.
I remember you from Wasteland too when you were hyping up because her personality is like,
Yeah.
she's really
very
out
out.
there. If you're getting off, she will let you know.
You're gonna
She
see her
can't.
smile. You're gonna see it. So
Yeah,
the energy.
she
I'm already
expressing it.
like, okay, she's expressive. I was like, I already know who that you are. Kind of like, she goes, I wish Mijo's was gonna be up here. I said, why? So he could watch his little homie die. I was like, oh. She was like, I want him to see. I want to see his face and see his
Damn.
expression of his little homie.
That's
losing.
Buck.
I was like, I looked at her. I said, this is the bucket's girl in this
Yeah.
motherfucking building.
She's definitely a prospect. I guess.
What
you
she
have to do the
did-
great-
Exactly that.
Yeah. So
She was just crazy.
She went ham.
Rowdy Moody Rex.
Rowdy Moody Rex, you did that.
So I would imagine how the tag team could have went originally, because it was Pixie Illa
The
versus.
same way?
It was no one.
No, I probably went the same way.
No,
Now
I'm
you're
just
now you're
saying-
trying to talk.
No,
I'm not even trying to talk shit.
No. Yeah, the same way. She would have got crazy. Yeah. I feel like that was. You guys are gonna see the footage. Was that the only one rounder in the event?
Yeah.
It was like a 2-rounder.
It was like
she didn't go second round.
She didn't go second. Okay, cool.
She wasn't able to come out after that.
People are gonna see that. I think that sometimes that happens at events.
I just feel that right there is one of those examples you were saying, like that talking on the Facebook thing. Like now you kind of you're one of the main people talking heavy on like.
You're just sharing your opinion. You're putting it out there.
But
yeah.
if you but I feel this is me personally. Maybe we all kind of do in a way. If you're speaking highly on something like level wise or skill wise, or you should be at this, or I feel this person's buck or that, then you should be able to kind of back it up in a way a little bit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like something, or at least be some type of pressure or some type of.
Right. Because if it happened to us.
It's happened to us many times.
Plenty.
But the thing is, now we've been do it so much. When we're in this situation, you're not going to catch us like that.
We could tell who labs and who doesn't. Right. We could tell off effort. A lab doesn't necessarily mean you're going to win your battle, but the quality of what you display depends on how hard you really prepared for this moment. And you could tell when people really.
You could tell when they really put actual.
When you're in tune and when they not. You can tell when somebody's really, really not there in the moment. So, yeah, that battle was a highlight. I'm trying to see before we get to towards the end, the few
bars and stuff.
Jungle. I want to talk.
Oh, I didn't get to see that one.
I think.
No, that was day 2.
It was just a little bit earlier in the
versus
main battle.
Yeah. I mean, both of them were amazing, but Jungle, that's your real
that's
life
a proud
little
moment. Yes, another proud
moment. I was
moment
like,
for
those
the
are solo combos.
That is
those
my
were solo combos.
Yeah.
Oh, straight up.
Yeah, I had a lot of proud big homie moments. You know what I'm saying? So, Junior Solow, which is Jungle, he really did amazing.
Yeah,
you know
Al too. Al got off too, and being DJ.
He's a bully. So Al definitely got off,
and being
he was
DJ.
DJing the event,
DJing every event. So when you're there tired, he's already feeling
right
because he has to set up before the doors open.
Yeah.
And he's always catering to us. He's always catering to us first before he gets to engage. So that was tough. The proud big homie moment. You know what I'm saying? Just like B-Lo, like Junior Solow doesn't get to go out there.
I think that was like my first time like seeing him like battle at like a huge event. I think I seen him before, but
you know what I'm saying? Really, I finally say it now. Book the fam. You feel me? You get to see them. You see what they bring.
It's
a whole package. You know, I really take pride in calling my little homies by their big homie names. But on this platform, I feel like sometimes that counts, and I really, really want to help them get to places that they haven't got to. The KRUMP world is now officially. At this time, they got to witness what the fan brings as a brand and as just the camaraderie that we have, like the effect. What do you get when you kick it with Lowe's Town and SSS? So, and what do you get when you challenge them on the dance field, on the dance floor? You feel me?
Facts.
You saw it. I was like, oh,
pressure.
He came here with the material. Okay, JR.
Pressure.
Right? And then I got another JR, MG Pack. He had a dope battle.
I liked his approach.
My.
Because I think he knew, and I talked to him after too. Like, MG Pack is kind of known.
How do you guys talk about him right as he pops up on
my? Watching the algorithm. The algorithm, y'all.
That's another conspiracy.
It's real. Watch out. Be careful.
But I think he knew because his last big battle was in Buffalo. And he had he's kind of known for having long rounds.
Yes, 100. He had stamina for sure.
But this one he went so
switched
straight.
The formula
when he did that tut bang.
Yes.
And then I was like, that's it.
He did that proper because like that dancing too long can kind of get it up, but cutting that in half. Now you got
and
6 more rounds.
He's so creative.
Yes.
Creative.
And
he switched it up.
He knows how to. Lure you in with his character.
Yes,
so I like that approach.
I love his character work.
Yeah, because I told him before when we were talking about the tournament stuff, I was like, "Yo, my favorite is a tournament MG Pack."
Yeah,
when he did the Uprising.
Yep.
And he won.
Going crazy.
I was like, "Yo, he was really like unbeatable that day. So yeah, shout out to you. I mean, you can dance however you want.
He's got good energy.
Yeah. No,
Cool people.
when you have people like that, when people you already know, like time tested, and you know they're thorough in KRUMP. Sometimes people, it's the risk. Like, yo, I'm gonna show you I'm gonna show you a movie. I'm gonna dance XYZ, or I'm gonna switch it up on you and approach the dance this way. MG Pack is on that level where he could switch it up, and
because
you know what I
he
mean?
was still hard in the
And
Buffalo
show
when he
people,
did the
like,
time
yo, I
song.
can
I
get
still
with it.
remember.
I'm
Man.
getting jiggy with it. Y'all better watch out.
He did all the
This shit
Infinity
is
songs.
HD5D Blu-ray. You
Bro,
can
when
see
he
it
hit the
all time.
Wakanda,
Yeah.
Man.
the Wakanda soundtrack, bro, I couldn't even get with the groove. Usually I be grooving with everybody, bro. When he starts stomping and
That's
he had,
when you're too amped. You can't even yell, but you
bro,
yelling. You been there like,
bro, I seen an Instagram story. You see me in the background. I'm just doing this. I couldn't even. I was just like, yo, this is lit. It's
my littles are the shit.
bro.
My littles
That's
are the
exactly
shit.
how I felt,
I
bro.
love my
The
littles.
fan, bro, is the shit. That's exact, bro. Going crazy. He had everybody throwing it up. I was like, yo, this is buck. I don't give a crowd control like a motherfucker, bro.
And,
Wild Out did
I
his
mean,
thing too.
Oh,
dude.
Wild Out.
Man, he definitely did his
Insane.
thing.
Yeah, and it was good seeing him because it's been a while since.
Yeah.
I like
Wild
watching
Out
him
had
dance.
like.
I like
Oh,
his
bro,
style. I like
I
his
don't
style.
remember. No offense to him, I really don't. Like, no
Yeah.
disrespect. Just kind of like saying like that's how much
It's been a
time
while,
been.
right.
Yeah, it's been so long.
And he still had it though.
He has some of the scariest get offs,
Yeah.
bro. And for him to
What?
be the way he started was so scary.
Bro, I was like,
Versus
this is gonna be a
someone like
good
MG
battle.
Pack.
This is gonna be a good
Yeah,
battle.
I thought that was about. I mean, they were throwing like some crazy rounds at each other, thundering
Those were haymakers getting thrown at each
Yeah.
other for
on
sure.
everything.
Straight up.
What's another battle?
Bruiser,
another
Bruiser
one?
Cannon.
Bruiser
Bruiser versus Cannon.
Bruiser, man.
Bruiser.
I just battled him, and he's just scary. And but
Very.
the thing about him is he's so like respectfully like witty. Cause when he was on the floor and started on the floor, I was like, "What are you doing?" But then he just wanted, in my opinion, I think that he just wanted to show Cannon like, you know, I could be on the ground too. Because
Yeah.
when he did the push-up thing and looked at it,
Yeah.
did the push-up thing and I was like, oh, that's a diss.
That's
you know,
a diss.
and,
Yeah.
like, so that shit was.
Well, you really know and you catch
and that's
it,
what
like,
battling.
oh.
Yeah.
that's
And
battle
for him
time
to
to
really
just-
repeat it, so
Yeah.
like y'all didn't get it, and because I was emceeing for
Bruiser's
like.
start off was the funniest to me because I thought I was in the way. And like I'm already like I'm in battle mode, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of
But-
course. Yeah,
but like
yeah.
I'm also respectful for like people in their battle.
Yeah.
So I'm like walking and I kind of like bumped him and he was like, and then
Yeah,
fall.
calm. Calm.
No. But this nigga looked at me and said,
You know.
I was
Did
like,
I do
was-
that?
Nigga, hey, I looked. I was like, what? Did I hit him? Like what type of hit did I hit? I was like, oh,
Did I do
shit.
that? Ryan's
then
about to
he-
get in trouble.
Bro, I thought I fucked something up. I was like, he looked at me and then he was like, fuck, and then it just fell.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh shit, like damn.
Because I know how funny Bruiser is,
Right,
bro.
right.
Yeah, so I was thinking,
Right.
bro, I'm like, oh, but no, and it was so crazy because when he did that, it just he tapped right in. You know what I mean? You could just tell it's like, man, brute character. And then he did that. I was like, "Oh, this nigga's amazing."
Yeah,
I thought I fucked him up, but he was. I just helped him out.
Oh, that's a part of the trick.
You're welcome. That's hype, man. Still,
Don't forget to put that in the battle.
yeah. Just let
Yeah.
him. Just assist
Yeah.
him.
Now, Cannon's still.
No,
going.
Cannon did his stuff.
Unfortunately, I didn't get to see the battle. That was the closer. I'll start stretching this
Right.
damn shoulder.
Yeah. That was.
So
that was.
I was
big.
at this moment. I was catching little glimpse.
Cannon's smoothness and swiftness is so dope.
Yeah.
One
Just
of a
to
kind.
me personally, I just wish Cannon would end his moves sometimes a little more stronger, because sometimes that it will give that smoothness its time to be itself,
Right.
and going into the move ending and then coming back to that energy, because sometimes it doesn't hit hard enough. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or whatever.
I mean, at that moment because I'm a material head, I know I identify that moment like you could look like it's a run-on sentence when something's not clearly finished.
Yeah.
Or if you don't clearly sit, like, that was the boom, that was the bag right there for
Yeah,
you guys
yeah,
at
yeah.
that moment.
Yeah, no, I get that too. But just
No, from your critique, I understand where you're
some
coming
of my
from.
moments, I'd just be like, oh, if he would have just, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
like, or did something more like bang, like, okay, now.
I understand. I feel
Statement
that.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more of a
Exclamation
statement to
point.
me. It'll give me more of a statement, but the swift, like, how swift and quick he been moving lately, Cannon.
It's
Yeah.
insane.
It's been crazy. I've been tripping out on that. I'm like, oh, look at this. Look at this nigga. Like, he over there turning into.
Because you also, we all know
You've
each
seen him
other for so many years.
You know what I'm saying? Really
Cannon
watched him
has
grow
years behind
from
him.
doing a cross-legged backflip.
From the Stux family to the Solow family to now the Bullseye.
Shit.
What was that? The cue? What cue was that, bro? We wasn't into that.
It's just
Tighten
long
up.
as
He
fuck.
said, "Hey, that
He
was."
knows what I'm talking about.
That nigga's
Nah,
hurry your ass.
nah.
No. Just telling us what time we are.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, I'm
bet.
good with it.
Yeah, no, I'm
If
fine
y'all
with it.
good.
I'm just-
Okay.
Okay, lit,
Unless-
for sure.
Uh, before I asked about y'all battles.
Wait. What's another one?
Yeah.
Tam?
Oh yeah,
Tam
Tam.
Trinity and Proof and Ruin.
Yep.
Two other ones.
Tam and
I
Trinity.
had Trinity, to be honest. Like, no, as a prediction.
Yeah.
Right.
But then when it was happening, you had Taminator.
Trinity's the first round was very solid,
Right.
but
I think they should have won like a third. Did they go third?
I don't
I
know if
think
they
they-
did. I don't know if they did. That might have been one of the ones.
Or
that
that
went
was the
three.
first one where they were like,
But
"Oh, we
I
can't do."
really feel the maturity came in on that one. Like you see, Taminator's maturity showed, and like even just seeing her like just go ham in that tournament, and then like,
The next
Be
season.
able to
Still be
produce a
ready.
whole nother
be ready in a whole different mindset, a whole different
Yeah,
crease.
Because I asked her, I was like, "Are you sore?" Because I'm sore. And she's like, "Yeah, I'm sore, but you know, I'm still ready." I was like,
Beast.
I
Tam's
was
is
like-
crazy, bro.
I was
She's
like, I would be like, ow.
Yeah.
She was doing floor moves. She was doing push-ups.
yeah,
too.
bro. She's
Everything.
Straight sit-ups in her rounds.
Yeah. I was.
Yeah, I think that should have won a third because I think first maybe would have been debatable, and then Taminator picked up.
That Proof and Ruin one, I wish would have won one more.
Yeah, time was being on.
okay.
on
So
crunch.
remember how? Okay, we're gonna go to that battle
Go ahead.
right now. The
Yeah.
Proof and Ruin.
Yeah.
Because you brought it up.
Yeah, we can.
So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't.
yeah.
Okay, for one, I'm stretching my ass off. Right. All right. Damn, the battle's getting closer. I need to hurry up.
So
it's my fault if I'm not warmed up. You feel me? And I turn around and I had that moment like, oh shit, that was Buck. I turn around and I just see Proof holding
20
and carrying
hats.
hella fitted hats. I was like, where the hell? For one, I already
That
know
was
in my
Buck as
brain,
fuck.
I don't picture Proof doing hella hat tricks.
Right.
But for him to have 50 of them things like it was a
750.
Super Mario Brother mushroom sale, just all
I got
stacked
hella
up.
lives.
And then, and then seeing him catching multiple ones with the
I'm not gonna lie, that
I
Stone
was like,
Cold,
oh,
that Stone
shoot.
Cold concept was
I
fucking
knew what
epic.
was gonna happen.
so
I knew
exactly right. So just imagine you like breathe in. Oh shit! Like that's exactly my
More beer. More
And I'm
beer.
just looking like, oh, who are throwing the hats?
Everybody, more
Stop
beer.
it.
My grandma threw a hat. My grandma threw a hat, bro. Everybody
All
was
the way
throwing-
from Cali.
She was like, yeah.
I was like, damn, that's crazy, bro. That right there was crazy.
That was
bro.
dope.
So when it came to Ruin, he had an intro, but just like I said, I'm like, okay, cool. They about to go. They're going at it. I can't wait to see what Ruin got.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys get a moment to see that?
Ruin. I watched a bit of it. I was kind of more behind and kind of like.
Yeah,
getting
you're a
blocked.
part of. You're hyping up.
Yeah, I'm
right,
hyping
right.
up,
So
but I'm
that's
kind of getting
different.
blocked off too. But Ruin was doing a lot of pressure as well. Like,
Yeah.
he definitely was getting on Proof. Like,
I think what the thing was is that he was so on the lyrics of the track, but
yeah,
then,
he
like,
was so on the knuckle. That's what I was gonna get to. Like,
Yeah,
he
but
kept
the
trying to do too much
music wasn't
knucklehead
clear.
killers and
right. So,
things I did to the old knucklehead to you.
right,
kind of
yeah.
thing.
So,
Right, because it was Knucklehead versus Ruin.
Yeah.
Right. Because
Yeah.
Knucklehead.
So
I
get-
think
that was
it
cool, but it was
flew-
like,
it
ugh.
flew over a lot of heads because he was
Even
trying to-
Ruin was also battling even with the fashion too, because the old school the T-shirt, the I
Yeah.
Love Krump, it was a different little vibe this time around.
Yeah.
So
true.
that's even the subtle things of like those moments are tight. I like
those moments, but then it was just like he just kind of kept, like you said, kind of relying on like the bars and the music too much. Okay, I gotta make sure I hit this moment.
That's very
coming.
difficult. Yeah.
Now, okay, you know what I mean.
Right,
Okay,
right,
I want to
right.
make sure it's this line.
right.
Yeah.
So yeah, but no, they were
Yeah,
going
I
at
can't
it.
wait to watch that.
And honestly, I feel they should. I
Another
wanted
one,
to see
yeah.
more because of how it started getting.
Yep.
You know when
The
it
East
started
and
getting
West.
real, but now niggas West East nigga F you nigga walk in for man, ball nigga you whack, nah your niggas whack over there,
Right.
niggas not even dead. Yeah, that's where it was at. You know when the niggas that's not dancing getting more live than the niggas
Get
dancing?
more live than the dancers.
That's where it was at.
Like, yo, move, bro.
You're
Let's
not even a
go
part of
green.
this, bro. You haven't.
You been in
That's
Tighten
that
up,
nigga.
bro.
Ah, get on him. Tighten up, bro.
Y'all tighten up, bro.
Tighten up, bro.
So how'd you feel about your battle?
Yeah.
We there.
What had happened was nah, honestly, my battle, I enjoyed it a lot. I had fun. I didn't even do like 90% of the shit I lapped up, like move wise or anything. Like I got there, and to me, me studying my opponents. That's what I do when I battle. I study my opponents like heavy. See the strengths, see the weaknesses. What's their like, what they get to, where they go at, and when I studied antics, I saw it goes up throughout this round. Periodically, it'll go up, and it gets better. It's getting better, and then there's a moment sometimes in this rounds where it's like it stops, and then it goes back again, right back up.
Right.
Okay, so when he went his first round, first of all, the track, I'm listening to the words, and it's like, you scared? And I'm like, fuck, I'm not scared.
Right.
No, dead ass. I'm
Right.
I remember your face.
Bro, like and then there's like an ad lib that's like, no, you're not scared, and I was like, I'm not scared, and then the ad lib went, and I was like, see, even your song knows about I'm not scared. like in my head, I'm thinking it's like, I'm in there, and I'm like, you scared? I'm looking like, nope. All right. Anyway, so I'm not scared. But okay, whatever you're thinking, and then like, he gets to like a minute in his round, he's going. And then he kind of like stopped, and then like you even probably see it in the footage. I kind of was like, done. And like in my mind, I'm like, this nigga dancing usually for at least like 2:30, 3 minutes. I know I got one more, at least a minute left for him to keep going.
Right.
And it was like, no, go ahead. I was like, oh, it's a wrap.
You was really tapped in. You was focused. You
Oh
knew,
yeah,
like,
I was in there. Like once I realized he wasn't even doing what he normally does in his shit, in his battles, in his whenever he's just dancing. Oh, I'm already in your mind.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking. Battle wise, I'm already in your mind. You're thinking the pressure's starting to kind of get to you now. Maybe your moves aren't really hitting as much because usually you might be getting more hype right now.
Right.
You're not feeling it right now.
Right. And that's one thing that I even had to say on the mic was after his round, that's why hype is so important. So I said it on the mic. It was like, y'all don't have to be scared to hype. Because I think with these type of battles, either one, people are so, like, they anticipate the result.
Too much. 100%.
Too much.
Versus, like, just, like...
letting it happen.
Right. And especially with antics, like, we know what he can do. So with that anticipation, like, you letting all these things fly by you.
Letting you fly by because you're waiting for...
Because he tapped in the second round.
He tapped in the second round.
And he looked at me, I was like... like, I felt it for him, too. I was like, man, he really had a cool first round, but if he had that hype and that, like, encouragement, he would have tapped in. And
I think if he had the hype and encouragement and maybe a different track,
maybe
would for sure
track
be
selection's
better.
important.
Track selection to me is very important because, and then second round... Yeah, I was I literally had my little homies yelling at me like, "Do this move! Why aren't you freaking like, do that? Do this, do this one like dead ass." And I'm like,
so much material.
I kid you not, I have
so much.
I have material I didn't do when I battled Mio. Still, I have just a material for antics that I didn't do, but it was to the point where it's just like, I didn't really have to. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not even hitting his main ingredients, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can just do me. I've been lapping up so much anyways, been dancing so much anyways, like, stuff's gonna come. But yeah, it was dope. It was a good exchange for me. But yeah, like, to me, when I'm studying something and expecting, like, this is what it's gonna be, because when I study my opponent, I've seen them as their Super Saiyan Ultra Instinct mode, you know what I mean? When they get to their final form. And then it doesn't happen to me, then it's like, all right, well, then you didn't take me serious.
Don't sleep.
Don't sleep. But if you sleep, though, it makes the death a lot more peaceful. So it's all right. So keep sleeping.
That's a bar. That
would
was
you be open to like a rematch, but like in the streets?
The streets will probably. I don't matter. I like street battles.
Right.
I'm more.
I think he does too. That's what I'm saying. Like.
But it wouldn't really interest me because we had how long to be on ready. But I wouldn't mind it. But to be honest, like no.
I feel that.
Like,
Did y'all go 3 rounds? Like the back to
Two.
back?
I wanted to go get. I still had my Joker shirt under. I still had like.
You had a whole set. Yeah.
What? I had a whole light heavy Dama. Like shit. I had a whole motherfucking extended clip. Ruse Dewey. I had literally like I was like, okay, now I'm gonna do this. I had like I had a lot, and I was really like,
Yeah. That was really enjoyable to watch.
It was cool. It was a good vibe though. I enjoyed battling
like
him
a character tip
because he didn't come up there. I have to paint my face. I gotta, you know what I mean. He still did him.
Right.
He wasn't like I gotta do what Ryat does, but better than what Ryat does.
Right.
Which a lot of people kind of do.
I definitely pulled. You walked out the elevator right with the face paint. I was like, oh shit, he's about to. The host,
Bro.
the people at the hotel are about to be scared.
They're just like when I walked by, they were like, "I have a good one." Like this motherfucker.
Like I low key had to talk about dancing loud, just so like a warning. Like, oh shit, you ready?
I should be like. I told them I was like, should I go ask him for a cookie?
Yeah.
You said.
In
no
full.
cookies.
I said no more cookies.
No more cookies.
It's no more cookies. Like with my hands like.
I would have cried.
Well, I would have definitely.
That was, and feeling that. Like, yo, a lot of the dancers at the same hotel. Shout outs to the event holders, the Dead End family, man. Just that. You
having
know
niggas
nearby.
nearby. Everything was by.
100%.
Especially when we were staying at, everything was there.
Everything was close. Just
You
shout
get
outs
some
to other
clothes,
event
get some
holders.
food.
You know what I'm saying? It's a little awkward if one dancer's at a Motel 6, the other one's at a Hotel Inn, the other one's at a Knockout Department Inn, just all these other hotels. Kind of learn, you know what I mean? Let's learn from one another.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
That was a great vibe,
That
you know what I'm
was,
saying?
it really was.
That was lit. So every time you open the elevator goes down or up, you're finding somebody.
You're gonna run into somebody new.
Yeah, bro. That was a crazy feeling. That's actually a great
I forgot something and I went up the elevator and I went to my room and Bruiser was coming into the day. Did he tell you?
Yeah. No, not that.
Oh no. Oh, the thing opens up and I'm just sitting there. I'm face painted up. That nigga said, "Ooh, whoa." he said, "Whoa, that's the way to open up the elevator." I started dying. He said, "That's bug."
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like you just think about it. You know, elevators open.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting there. I'm literally in my my dead press crease. That nigga said, "Whoa, okay." Like, what an entrance. Hi, Ryat. Just forgot my keys.
Yeah.
I forgot my keys.
Yep.
Hey, it's me.
It's me.
Yeah. So, how'd you feel?
Ooh.
Well,
I was in my bag, bro.
Yeah.
As far as like the preparation and all that stuff, like
you was hitting some different Ellingtons.
That's the thing. Different.
Yeah, like shout out to Rex, man. Like that's my guy. That's my man's right there. You really had me in my bag. Like I am willing to take whatever opinion anybody says, but ultimately from what I got out of it was like from somebody that was there young, always with me in my circle. He's from Judge to being a part of Impact to the Buffalo scene being a part of my journey as well. Like Rex has always been there, and for him to be my opponent and me take him serious, he got me like that right there. Really got me in my bag.
I'm not even gonna lie. I was like, come on, keep going, guys, keep going.
Right.
Actually, I'm not gonna
Solow,
lie.
keep dancing, please. I was like, go.
I mean, there's so many people that feel like they. Okay, first of all, y'all don't really know me, so I want to throw that out there. Y'all really don't know me.
Doing this.
Okay, yeah. So stop talking like y'all know me.
Talk that shit.
Physically, as far as like stamina wise, like, let me tell y'all something. Y'all actually suck. Cause majority of y'all, when y'all try to break me down, y'all really only say stamina. You get what I'm saying?
That's it.
Stamina.
That's it.
A whole goddamn paragraph, and you sum it all up, and it says stamina. That's all it is. Like, people try to make it so, like, yeah, man, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, and I'm reading 70 minutes of nothing, and all it is just trying to figure out stamina. The second round was really short on my end, but I think that was more ego. Crazily, physically, for me to prepare for this type of battle, I was really in the gym. Like, not just labbing, but I was in the gym.
Nice.
I'm getting a little bit older. I've been doing this for 20 plus years. So there's a little bit more effort when I say I'm in my bag. On top of that, like, so to answer people or to even say it before it comes out, like, the second round was more ego. It was attacking me like the you're projecting so much, and you're low key looking at a bored face.
Right.
You disrespected me, bro.
Right.
So now I'm just like, all right, it's like boom. I did stop. I thought we were gonna. I was ready for like. I'm not gonna lie. I still have like 3 rounds worth of material that I did not do. So I hope people know, like, be careful, because it might be you.
Hello.
But
I had a nigga
the
say
shit,
I'm about to do like 3
the
battles.
battle was lit, because I look at battles like a project. I'm going to bring new material. I'm going to bring a whole new feeling of who you think you know Solow, you don't know. I'm going to show a whole nother one.
It's not even battling them. It's pretty much battling yourself.
Yeah, on me. Like, even when it came down to, like, I say certain things like, yo, don't get so romantic, because I feel like everything has a timing, right? Like, there's a timing for everything. So I'm going to give a little bit more insight, but, like, dancing with a crew neck in my battle gave a shout out and a homage to the younger Solow. Because when I started implementing a set of material that people don't know, like, I really implemented, for my style, killing off with character. I don't have a crazy abstract character. I don't really try to dump a lot of character on people, but there was a clip of me battling at the Fed garage when I was with a black crew neck and a red hat on. And a part of the combo is where I lift up. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. I Papa Psycho's house.
Yeah.
That's the younger version that I was paying homage to. Yo, this was the time that you implemented characters into your KRUMP, and there was a moment where I felt like that was really true to me. That's what I felt in this preparation, where I was all like, yo, I got so much. I got to stay true to myself. What's really highlighting in my get off right now.
Right.
Swag.
Yeah.
I definitely don't, the combos is really, really easy for me, but just the character behind it. And that's why I dressed up the way I dressed, danced the way I danced. Like, I got to bring, the goal was to bring a whole nother set of material for people to remix for a whole nother
You
day.
definitely
Okay,
was.
that's
You
what
definitely
you
did. You
And
definitely
I brought
did.
new music. I brought exclusive music to dance to. You
That
feel me?
first round was like,
Yeah.
Bro, I was looking at, I was watching you,
it
bro. I
was
was
so
like,
much.
Thank you, bro.
in, like,
Thank you. Yeah.
one setting. And
Rex, I couldn't fuck around. It's Rex, bro.
Yeah.
He's,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying? Like, if people really want to, I want to give my bro flowers. Like,
Right.
he
I
is
think
one
it's a
person
problem.
that is capable of run-rounding people.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
just like
So
how
when
you
you're
are.
battling
Just like how you
top
guys.
tier,
That's why that battle was so
Yeah.
crazy for a lot of us,
you
because
fuck up,
you
you
guys-
might get one-rounded.
not even just that, like, you guys are, even like you, Beast, have these moments, like, you guys are capable of ending niggas
Right.
that are, like, top of tier.
Right.
And it's not even going to be like, when some people are like, one round, and some people are like, no, let them go.
Right.
Like, no, y'all niggas are the type of niggas that's like, no, it's done. Like, next battle.
Right.
I don't even care who you battle.
Over. Yeah.
Done.
Yeah. And,
That's why that shit was so dope to me. That's why for me, that's the reason why I wanted to see more, because it was just like, what else did you guys lab up?
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, no, straight up, what else did you lab up? Because you're dancing in a whole different. We've been around each other for years.
so long, right.
And a lot of times of coming back, OGs coming back vibes, we were together vibing.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what
We've
I'm saying?
always
Tight
worked that
crews,
way. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And all of us, all right, low, and then we'd be talking to each other like, all right, let's keep it going. Right?
Yeah.
And you came, I'm talking about,
Yeah,
you were
from-
pockets,
from
each
the
other. I was like,
first swag,
what? From
you
the
said-
first whole crease.
I remember that said.
Yeah.
That's something that people can steal.
Right.
you know, and
I definitely.
It's a lot. And I was just sitting there like, literally, I was sitting there like, so
yeah,
we're gonna go
I
3
think it
rounds,
should
right?
have been more, because
I wouldn't have mind at that moment.
Just
It was
for
all.
like,
the
in
culture,
my opinion,
just
I
for
think,
me?
I think
Yeah.
you got it. I think you got the first, and
Yeah.
then he got the second.
that's why I can would say as well.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rex, though. His first round, even his second round, but
Killer.
he was
Bro,
shouting
both
you
of them.
out.
Yeah. Oh,
He
bro.
did this.
Hell yeah.
I was glad I was the MC.
Hey, you
was
was like, that's a homage.
For sure. You gotta let that be clear right there. It was
Man, Beast hyping up. It was funny because I was getting off, and then like I must have did something, and then like he said something. I was like, "Oh, we got Beast on the mic." I was like, "Oh, my nigga, I'm feeling crazy." Because like when you're like,
Yeah,
you're
'cause he
so
knows.
crumped
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
You're so crumped out. You don't even sometimes hear hype up.
Exactly.
Sometimes. You don't
Right,
even hear
yeah,
shit.
it's
Sometimes you're so like
Right.
tunnel vision, right?
Book.
And then, like on the mic, I just hear the, oh, that's right, man. This
Right.
Oh, y'all gotta pay attention. I was like, oh, that's Beast.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
cool.
Nah, for sure.
I got a voice that that knows how we dance,
Right.
that knows us. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
And
Compared
I
to
even
someone-
heard Beast. He was all like, "Yo, y'all not seeing these movements that they're doing out here? Like,
Yeah,
It is.
That. And I remember Rex after his first round. I took the mic away from me. I was like, "You good, bro?" Because he looked defeated. He was like, "Man, I'm tired, bro. Like my body don't feel right, blah blah." blah. And I gave him a little pep talk. I was like, "Bro, we just came back from India. Like we did some.
You guys
harder,
have been.
we did
bro.
some harder shit than this." And I was like, and before he went his second round, I was like, "You don't look tired though." So you know, but yeah,
I just think it's just a mental drain.
it definitely is a mental. Because even my second round, I really caught myself getting mad. Like, y'all low key disrespect.
right, nah, but
Like, I
that's
know-
a factor.
I'm not
And
even
you know
lying.
when
I was
shit
in there. I was
lands,
like, I want to go.
You like what?
And that's-
y'all didn't see how I just landed that
Yeah.
fucking pocket.
And that's
what?
that's the thing I'm talking about.
Bro,
Like if they
Y'all didn't
hard,
see what
bro,
I just
'cause
did?
you as a dancer, as an artist, I have to be present, right? To give y'all the best that I could do, I have to be present. But stop studying me because
Exactly.
you're not being present now.
Exactly.
It's okay to demand and want me to be present because when every dope ass dancer is right there in that moment, they give you life changing fucking rounds,
Right.
bro. Like material out the world, out the universe.
Yeah.
But while you aren't present because you want to study, right, bro?
or like anticipate the
Yeah,
winner,
like
or,
what, bro? Get
or
off
like
me.
you
You
really
don't
want
understand.
someone
Get
to
off me.
win.
Stop
and-
winning from my company.
Yeah.
Get off me, bro. Chill out.
And those is what really takes away from the battles, you know. And me and Ronnie kept saying that on the mic, like, be present, stop studying.
Especially if you're standing around the fucking middle of where the
Yeah, if
like,
you dance-
like you know, like the mid.
Yeah.
the
If you
main
touch your
general
shoulders to the
focus.
dancer,
Yeah.
You know, you're in the gym,
Yeah,
and you just
yeah,
sitting
yeah.
there like this.
So,
no.
Move your ass.
That's why I needed to be on the mic, because I was like, I know everyone was tired. I know it's been
oh
like
yeah,
5 days,
bro.
you know.
Rex has been there since Tuesday, just like
Yeah.
me. You feel
We
me?
all been
All
there
of us,
since
yeah.
Tuesday.
So it's like
That push, you know.
people got to realize what we're even pushing ourselves to do.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Some of the people didn't even have a battle, and their session rounds weren't even that great. But you're over here demanding. You get what I'm saying? Like Diamond, like yo, you chill out, bro. Just chill out. Chill out and be present and enjoy everybody's energy, my
I
guy.
gotta say this though, we gotta stop grabbing the females on the side and using them as props, please.
Rex did do that.
Oh, man.
Yo, shout out to Trinity's Core. You know she be doing her workout Instagram because it works.
She stayed in that position like
She
that.
was in this position.
Hey, like this.
I didn't
Rex.
know what happened, and then I'm focused. I'm looking down, and I saw Trinity pass. I was like, oh shoot, I'm like focused,
Man,
bro.
I stood there like this.
I swear to God, I was
I
trying
stood
to
there like-
focus. I tried to focus
I
so
said,
many
stop
times.
using these women.
yeah.
Stop using
Yo,
these
the
women.
commentary after though, they was like, nah, that was homage to when Ches or Grab Fern. I was like,
Oh my bro. Oh my God.
That's the first.
That's what I was saying too. I was like, look, we can't keep just thinking
Right.
this is cool. Let's Buck. He pulled her up from the 3rd floor up to the top roof.
no.
By the hair. Yeah, chill. Amazing.
And that, for some people, could like ruin Rex's second round, you know?
Right,
I'm saying.
That's
Right.
to me, I was like, whoa, you just dragged the homie
right,
and it's a female.
right.
That's not even a KRUMP movie.
That is
Right,
not Crump
right,
moment. And
right.
she's not even a part of this shit.
She's not a
She's
part
not
of
even none of the
Yeah,
fams.
she's trying to just.
She's none
chill,
of the
bro.
fams.
Like
She's, and the thing is, she's
Rex is
wearing a
Trinity get to talk
she wearing a
after?
camera.
I hope so.
Oh yeah.
She
Like
wearing
the
a camera.
hype was for her because like, wow, good core strength. But Rex, I don't know what she was doing.
Man, look, whatever Trinity's training in the core, you guys need to go.
I forgot
definitely
that
go.
happened. Oh my god.
Damn.
Well, I didn't. I was sitting there. I looked and I saw her go like this. I watched her go by me
Yeah.
because I was like, yeah. I was like,
Yeah, it's crazy too because before that happened, the homage again for
Right.
throwing the hat and shoe grenade.
well, there was homage. That was homage to tie dyes.
right.
Right.
It was just
It's
Rex
just
was like, I'm just gonna
He's
give
like, you know
everyone
what?
flowers
Every
too.
OG's getting homage. Ryat Magic, Solo, eyes.
I'm crying. Oh
Hey,
my gosh, man.
I'm just saying, man. We just can't be allowing that to be a thing. Because I swear, if I go to another event and some crumb girl is sitting on the side for the buck away, and someone does
She gets involved for no reason.
Ow! She's rock bottom. Let's go. Ah, choke slam. Yeah, she's gonna get it.
Oh,
if this happens, we need. Everyone's like, oh my god.
it'll just be us four, like.
I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna
Listen to the podcast.
You're gonna see Ryat run across and just drop kick a nigga. I swear.
Did we talk
I hope I have my face paint on because it looked like Sting coming from the
From the top, bro.
I cover the top from the top. See, I gotta pull the little thing
With a
too. How
bat.
I used to
Right.
come out and let's be hit him with the bat.
Yeah.
I
You
swear.
really need to get some sort of like artist, like animator,
To get all this going.
Right.
Yeah. Just this little conversation. Rock bottom.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
What? Oh no, he's got it for the choke slam. That choke through hellfire
I
and
really
brimstone.
forgot that happened.
so.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I saw that, and it wasn't like a small drag.
No.
I hope Rex comes here soon because I want to ask him like, so
What was all
What
your
were you
mind?
thinking? What was
like,
I want
it
to
was
ask
a
him?
kill off.
Yeah.
You could have ran, but you decided to just pull.
Drag, shout,
Not even in a buck way too, just come here
man, that was like
and then get off.
like was it the wheelchair, the wheelbarrow when you're kids he run with the
Oh my
wheelbarrow?
god.
In the
I
reverse
mean,
effect.
it was the reverse wheelbarrow.
Right.
First wheelbarrow.
Reverse wheelbarrow. That's a tongue twister.
You
Reverse.
all heard the
wheelbarrow.
reverse, yeah.
Reverse wheelbarrow.
Reverse
No more.
wheelbarrow.
Leave the ladies out of it.
Right.
Please.
Yes. To close it
Please.
off,
Yeah.
big shout out to Dead End.
Big shout out to
Big
this.
shout out.
Fam,
Big shout
The
out.
Arizona scene as well.
100%.
1 million.
Not even the KRUMP scene, because like everybody, like from the parents to the
Everything,
to
man.
the other
'cause
styles
the
to
moms
the
and
vendors
families
to the
and shit.
moms. So shout out to y'all. Shout
Big
out to
ups.
everyone that popped up and supported in any way. From battling to watching to the beat makers to the kids to the choreo people, and then to the main event dancers, to the workshop providers, to the DJ, to the judges. Yeah,
To
this
the
was
kids.
the kids again.
y'all.
The
kids
kids
and the
again.
women. Y'all was
But,
amazing.
yeah, this was a really good event for us, for like a,
100%.
for a USA event. So thank you, Ronnie. Thank you, Dead End. Thank you, and then thank y'all for having this conversation.
Oh yeah, no
Thanks for
doubt.
having us,
It's
man.
love. Straight.
I
We
can't
all
even-
just got back from AZ.
Right, so
Straight
that's
to
why
work.
it's
Yeah, I just got,
fresh.
look,
Yeah,
look,
yeah,
I just got back from
yeah.
Oz to AZ.
Oh, my
Right.
mama,
Shit.
yeah, you just came back from Australia. Yeah,
To AZ.
So
I
look,
came
check,
there
y'all,
to
I
that.
just want y'all to know this solo was 3 months of focus. So just wait till there's another 3 months to add to
That's
that.
what
All
I'm
right?
saying.
Keep talking like y'all know me.
Hey,
Keep having them 7 paragraphs.
don't battle
about
me.
just
Don't battle me
stamina.
coming back home
Right,
for seeing
right.
my little ones.
They-
Gonna get
They have
ugly.
all these
It's
breakdowns of
killing
my
me.
style, but it only sums up to stamina. It's so crazy. Like, just
Yeah.
chill, bro.
First
Just
of all,
chill, relax.
When you
Learn
only,
something.
first of all, when you only need one bullet, you're not gonna waste all the bullets.
Yeah, bro. It's all good, you know. Much love to y'all.
Much love. Thank
Beast
y'all
Camp.
for tuning in.
Podcast, y'all know what it is.
Yeah.